Movie review to Halves, written by John Amara, directed by Aduku Daniel. This film, titled To Halves, is produced by Ada Faith and executively produced by Ao Macken, popularly known as A. With a runtime of 2 hours 13 minutes, the drama is currently streaming on A Films TV on YouTube. Synopsis: Tyler Peterson Dayemi Okanlawan is a family lawyer with particular interest in domestic violence. Ironically, he chronically abses his wife Clara Peterson Linda Osifo. Clara would eventually hatch a plan when life throws a surprise at her. Will she succeed at this? Will she eventually break free from the shackles of fear, manipulations, and gaslighting? Best to find out yourself, I'd say. My take: regrettably, this movie started on a weak and uncaptivating note, as the later part, especially the third act, turned out really interesting, engaging, entertaining, and intriguing. An impatient viewer may not stick around quite long enough to see this, as some scenes drag on for way too long with repeated dialogues. Story plot: the story, which highlights domestic violence, depicts how some persons carry the hurt of a past relationship into the next, transferring aggression, thereby hurting their spouse in the process. The story also portrays how some victims of domestic violence feel stuck, having no other choice due to their past experiences. Role interpretation execution: about 95% of the actors did an awesome job in interpreting their roles, especially Linda Osifo, who played a doppelganger of herself. Hope she got paid twice too though. Lol. Dayemi pulled off the narcissistic act like it's something personal. He's a class act. Technical aspect: the editor did an awesome job being able to pull off the double image in same scene stunt. Skit makers like Maraji, Talma Stevechecks, and the rest seamlessly and effortlessly displaying one person as different characters in same scene in their skits. Hence, this didn't come as much as a surprise, but it's nonetheless not less impressive. Loved it. Props and location were amazing. Loved the interior decor of Tyler's house and his office. Super loved it. Lesson 1. Some fathers have passed wrong counsels to their sons knowingly or inadvertently. Their sons, in turn, become grown men and end up hurting innocent good women. I've heard a man say it is the woman who makes a marriage work. They even go as far as anchoring their faulty foundation on Proverbs 31, forgetting that a wise woman needs to be alive to actually build a home. 2. A narcissist never takes responsibility for their actions. Instead, they continue to play the blame game. To them, their victims are the culprits. In fact, they make everyone believe they themselves are the victims, as they turn things around, putting themselves in the center of all issues. 3. People should learn to heal from a broken relationship before delving into another. 4. There are often telltale signs of absed women, but some know how to mask it better than some. Observation question 1. The beginning dragged and nearly ruined the film, as the story appeared bland and seemingly boring till around 50-ish minutes into. Some of the lines were not particularly well put together. There was a scene where the word literally was used a dozen times. That was too much literally in one movie. 3. A different actor should have played the role of that police officer. that acting was subpar. 4. The extent to which Tyler, who should actually have been called Tiger, was handling her, I believe that's for exaggeration purposes right. 'Cause it became too unrealistic and cringy at the same time at some point. 5. There were scenes that could do with some nice background music or sounds. Not sure why the editors didn't consider this. 6. In this day and age, can a woman who looks as informed as Clara condone such condescending and animalistic behavior from her husband to such extent?